IT, this is Bentley. Oh yeah, I'd be happy to help. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast about a group of young professionals from the real world who find themselves transported to a strange but familiar place full of fantasy and magic. If you click the link below, you'll be able to see the description and content warnings, and if there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know. Have a good day.
Oh, hey, Borgo, what can I do for you? Oh, I should keep your voice down. You've got some juicy gossip. Oh, about the new weirdos. What do you got? The big one. He wants to become a city guard? Wow, how unimaginative. Oh, Lord, what else do you have? 10 bowls? We're not out of soup, are we? How are we on sauce? Do we need to get more sauce? Maybe? You're the chef. You're supposed to know these things. What do I pay you for? Oh, okay. Well, what else do you have? Wait, they're working with Nimio? They made some kind of deal with him? And Saul's involved? How do you know Saul's involved? So when you went out back to take the trash out, you saw them... Not to take the trash out, to dig through the trash for potato shavings and meat. Yes, that makes sense. You saw them speaking in the commons. Do you know what about? I might have to get you to pass Nimio a few free drinks later, see what we can find out. Oh, looks like we have some more customers approaching. Welcome. Oh, crap, there's a centaur. Get the apples. And not the good ones. Welcome to Overworked and Underplayed, a D&D podcast for young professionals by young professionals. I'm your DM, Alex Capps. This week's icebreaker: how did your character celebrate their last birthday, and how old did they turn?
Hi, I'm Kyle. I play the character named Jimothy Sticks. He celebrated his last birthday at Dave & Buster's. He turned 30, same age he turned last year.
What game did Jimmy play?
Skee ball.
All night?
Yeah.
Just getting ripped playing skee ball?
By the end, he's tossing them in like basketballs.
That's excellent.
What up? It's your boy, Marcel Hardy, playing Richard Cox, a human consultant turned halfling bard who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than to be good, but it's best to be both. And so for Richard's 28th birthday, he and some buddies from college went up into the mountains and they went snow tubing.
Was this at Lake Tahoe?
Maybe.
Hi. Oh, God. And I play Taylor Jacobs.
You didn't even say your name.
All right, let's try that one again.
Hi, my name is Annalyn Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold who's apparently become very aggressive with this last episode. And her last birthday, she asked for the day off. She was super excited. So what she did was she just went home and she turned her teams offline so she could catch up on some other things that she was doing. That hurts so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's the best day that she's ever had, probably, if I had to guess.
What was your out of office message?
I will return and respond to messages when I return on X date.
Surprised you didn't have your personal phone number listed so they could call you.
Now she did. That's amazing.
It's always listed.
Yeah.
It's like, in her signature.
It's in her
box.
email signature.
Yeah, exactly.
You beat me.
And so she turned 23. She's a little baby.
Oh. Hi, I'm Katie, and I play Crystal. She's a drow druid, and she's the owner of her very own MLM, Crystal Clarity. And for her last birthday, she did not celebrate it like everybody else celebrates it. She actually won a trip with her company. Well, she didn't actually win it. She gave it to herself. And they all went on a cruise, and they took a bunch of Instagram pictures, and it was basically a work trip, but it wasn't actually her birthday. Spoiler alert. She just said it was her birthday so that everybody would be focused on her. But if it was her birthday, she would have been 24 as well.
Hey, my name's Marjorie. I play Amy Ann. She's a basic B rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. Her last birthday, she turned 28, and she just spent it at her mom's house. She comes from a really, really big family, so it was a big, blowout bash. Had homemade cake. It was a great time.
What, a character without a tragic backstory? What is this?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play the IT paladin known as Bentley. Bentley turned 27, and he went and got Korean barbecue with his friends.
Nice.
And he also recently had the sudden realization that at 27, he's the same age as the cast of How I Met Your Mother when season 1 started.
Well, so when we last left off, you guys had found a rather nice, let's say quaint little pub where you were able to get soup and some drinks. And we left off with the delinquent trio finally catching up to you guys. And that is where we'll pick up.
How did you guys talk your way out of that?
We negotiated. We didn't take the first offer, and we had zero to no power, but
So you got a really bad deal.
we got a tear. It was all
really
Yeah.
good deal.
No, we're screwed.
Tell
What is
us
it?
more.
Like 90 days or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks
And
to
I
them,
didn't-
I'm basically stuck in this contract that I did not consent to and will be objecting to.
I mean, you could have stayed in jail.
I mean, I would have gotten out eventually. Someone would have let me out. I'm pretty sure.
That feels right. I mean, let's be honest.
So what does the contract say? Like, what do you guys have to do? Or
We
how
have
do
a
you...
start date at 8 a.m. on tomorrow.
You guys have to go to work tomorrow.
Bright and early.
With who?
Well, you guys have fun with that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
we work for Bluegill now, so,
Mhm.
free healthcare.
Did
Did we get
Do they have on-site childcare as well, and a snack machine and nap pods?
I don't think it's a
Snacks?
one-to-one.
Yeah.
I don't think we can use our Google knowledge to apply to Bluegill.
So what did you guys sign up for? What do you have to do?
Well, we didn't really sign up for it, but
So, what does it say?
We're doing a
exactly?
little bit of corporate espionage. We're going to go figure out.
keep your voice down. There's some guys over here that likes to listen.
We're gonna do a little bit of corporate espionage. It's legal crime. It's fun.
What was that about espionage?
So it's about the time you burst that out that in comes Nimio, and he turns and he goes, friends, good news, oh, they're here, even better.
Wow, you did fast work.
He comes walking up and he goes, see, I told you, Nimio always comes through.
Who is this
We
Nimio?
don't get- I
Why
don't
is he
get it.
taking credit for our hard work?
that's one thing Taylor will not stand for.
He says,
So this Nimio
she just
guy,
got passed over for a promotion.
he said, yes. I spoke to the lawyer before he approached you and got you a better deal.
So what kind of deal did y'all get?
Can we roll for perception?
Yeah,
Roll for insight.
natural 20 plus numbers.
18 plus numbers.
Okay.
12.
So, Jimmy, you think that he's lying, but Taylor and Crystal, y'all look into the windows of his soul, and you see what appears to be a completely honest goblin. You genuinely, you pick up on savviness, and you think that he did genuinely influence the decision in the positive.
She thinks that, but Crystal is mad about it. Because she still got screwed.
he's like, that's as good as you can do.
That's all you could do. And you know what? She says that to him.
He
She's
says,
like,
oh, they wanted to put collars on you.
excuse me?
That's my fetish.
I don't know why I thought Taylor would say that.
Timothy's like, oh, there were callers.
Jimmy's like,
That
roll
could've
for
been
arousal.
Nat 20.
God. He says, yes, they wanted to put tracking collars on you, and they wanted to assign people to watch you. He says, I told them that I talked to your other friends that wasn't necessary. You're good people. You just got caught up in something you didn't know anything about.
Wow. Thank you, Nimio.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
thanks,
acknowledge that, but still.
We have had a really hard couple days now, but we appreciate all of your effort. Certainly.
Oh, of course. And just remember, if you're ever looking for someone to do anything, I know people.
Is he still under the influence of Richard's charm?
No.
Wouldn't he be
Okay.
aware that he was charmed after the fact,
That is
though?
how the spell works.
He got
But does
paid.
he care?
He got paid. He's like, oh, this is whatever.
He look.
A new
You know
client who's made-
how Taylor is like doing everything she can to make Crystal happy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, so
he's the Taylor of this
Nimio
world.
is you guys Taylor right now. He's like
Love
this
that for us.
is this is a new account.
No. Us three, not you.
Yeah, this is a new account. He says, I mean, they're here. They obviously have some kind of money, right?
Mhm.
Like, and I'm here to offer services.
Nimio's hustling.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So now that the 6 of us are all together, and Nimio kind of seems to be our person to answer questions, and they have an 8 a.m. call time tomorrow, can we ask about maybe like the lodging of, like, does this place have lodging?
He said, oh, yes. You can ask the bartender.
And have you stayed here before? Know people? Like, do you know about what the going rate is before we talk to him?
Here for the night is about, see here. It is close to the Goblin Holiday. It'd probably be about 6 gold a room.
It's kind of expensive.
How much?
That is.
This is a nice place. It's
Guess
right
we're-
across from City Hall.
We're bunking together like
How
college.
many? How many to a room?
2.
What's the
Still
rate for a
3 gold
stable?
night.
You'd have to go to the Grand Bazaar. That's where the stables are. There's no stables in the government sector.
No. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I tried.
Point of contention
Hustle.
on a society that's wholly based on horse travel. There's definitely stables in this area.
Oh, I mean,
You'll be
maybe
hearing
just they
from the
don't
horse
allow horses
lawyers
in
on
this
this
part of
one.
town, so it stays clean.
They have to.
Getting horse girl lawyered.
Look, I'm in an
Jack,
argumentative mood today.
Nay. Yes, the stables in this area are only for official government business.
We're totally here on official government business.
Oh,
Okay,
really? Do you
I
have
wanna-
paperwork?
You don't need paperwork.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes,
So,
you do.
Nimio, if we were looking for lodging that was maybe in the 1 gold a night or less range, where would you recommend we stay?
You could probably find a place down near the docks.
I think we've heard that.
It's safe.
I'm happy about it.
It would be a great place because that's, he looks at the piece of paper for your onboarding. He goes, that's where you onboard on the ship.
What?
On
Oh,
a ship?
God.
Oh, no.
Richard's
no.
like, can I take a look at that paper that you guys have?
Yeah, sure.
And then
Taylor hands
does
it
it
to him.
mention like
So you look at it and there's all this like flowery language and like Comic Sans. And it's like, ahoy there! Welcome aboard the SS Bluegull. You will be onboarded, and the address
Oh my God, we're gonna
says
be
Pier
onboarded,
3.
like aboard a ship.
Yes, that was the joke that he was making.
Well, I
Guys,
just
I-
got.
this is not a
shit.
fun Google like onboarding language. Like I think this is literal. I think you guys are actually going on a ship tomorrow.
Okay, well, first things first. Can everyone swim?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I don't know if I can swim with these legs, but I can swim. Kind
You used
of.
to be able to
I
swim.
used to be able to swim.
Can horses swim?
Horses can swim.
So
Can
we're
confirm.
good. I
So
want to
they're not like
suggest
hippos that,
we
like,
get some food because I'm very hungry.
Yeah, they have soup. Amy Ann can attest to the quality
A
of
plus,
it.
man.
How's the ale treating us?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Richard's pretty tipsy.
All right.
The ale's kind of weak, but it's solid.
Well, my small stature.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So I go up to the bartender and ask about the soup prices.
Bartender looks at you and he looks at your friends. He goes, "Did they not tell you about my nuts?"
Wow, what a setup. Wow.
That was really good.
No, they did not.
I've been waiting too long on that one.
Oh my god.
Here, take these.
I take these nuts from him.
He tells you the same thing. It's a silver per drink, 3 drink minimum to get soup.
Okay, well, all in favor of getting drunk and eating free soup before we go sleep in these shitty docks.
So do we want to stay here or go to the docks and be closer to, I don't know, do we need to go with you guys tomorrow? I mean, because we were also offered a contract with Blue Gull.
Could you take it? Can you tell me the details?
Richard's like, it was not a great deal.
It wasn't great, but based on...
It was much better.
how much money
It was
it?
much better. It was much better. It was, I think, I have it written down.
The details are not important. The important part is we tried to
It was
get
like
you guys
800
out of
gold.
there.
800 gold?
Yeah.
What is ours, like 30 or something?
Yeah.
Really low.
Oh, yeah.
But we
It is
are
really
criminals. so.
Wow. Well,
Well, it
Wow.
was turned down anyway, so.
Yeah, we turned it down.
Because
Well-
you never take the first deal, even though it's clearly the better option too in this world.
Y'all didn't take the second deal either.
because it was worse than the first.
Yes.
Bentley wants to rent a room.
Nimio's just still standing there like,
Sorry, Nimio. Okay, could we get a thing of soup to go for our friend who's very hungry? I imagine, would you like some soup as well?
Is it organic?
Yes.
He says, no, we don't put any organs in our soup. And he like looks at the goblin and is like doing like the don't say shit thing.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay.
If it's not organic, I'm not gonna eat.
All right. So we'll eat as we go, so we can get to the docks and have plenty of time to prep for tomorrow.
Okay, I'm getting my 3 drinks to go as well.
All right. To go cups, 3 of them. Do you have a couple?
It's funny, they're already deciding this, and Bentley has stepped off to rent a room from the bartender. He's
So
like, I want to stay here.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Excellent.
Hey Bentley, what you doing over there?
No, I'm getting a room.
Here?
Yeah.
Away from everybody?
It's a little bit nicer here.
How much money do you have? You might want to be.
I don't have a lot, but it'll
well-
be fine.
Hey, Nimio, how long does it take to get to the docks from here?
I don't know, a half hour.
All right, so Bentley, you know that means they have to leave and get there super early if we stay here.
That assumes that we have to go with them.
I think we have to go
Oh.
with them.
I don't want to go with them. he gets quieter, leads in.
Have you played D&D before? You have to go with them.
I'm pretty sure Bentley has played D&D before.
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
With the most amount of shade.
If Bentley isn't getting paid, he's not,
That is
not doing work.
That
Richard
does
kind
track.
of also feels that way.
Well,
I don't think my salary extends to fantasy world.
You've abandoned us once. Don't do it again.
You abandoned us.
let's not play the blame game. That's not gonna get us to our professional
Yeah.
goals.
Miss Jacobs, this is our work dynamic. He changes to his eyes. See, we're
Jacob, I'm not your boss.
You
We've
are.
worked together for years.
So at this point, everyone in the bar has stopped what they're doing and is just watching you guys drinking their drinks.
You can see a vein pop up in Taylor's forehead. She's
Taylor, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
okay, so that is a 10.
Describe where you would be in the bar right now.
No.
I imagine that she is closest to the door, away, because she's so big. She's not trying to box people in so they can go get food and stuff.
Okay, so you're closest to the door, and you're trying, you're explaining to Bentley how you want all of you to stay together and you're ready to leave, right?
Yes.
And you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Make me an attack roll with advantage.
Yes.
Punch him.
Oh my god, they're both 18.
No.
You guys watch as she's explaining this and the vein pops up in her head. Taylor unnaturally, it's like she flexes and her shirt, it gets really tight. And she donkey kicks the door off the hinges. Everyone stops what they're doing.
Oh no.
Now we're all gonna fucking walk out this door right now. Pay your tabs. We're going. Let's go.
You just got out of prison. Do you really want to go back again for property damage?
I
will
grab my to-go
apologize.
cups and I'm going.
Crystal is
I'm
also
just
like.
imagining that Jimmy's got his hands through the mug handles and he's just got straws in them. Let's go.
Bentley is wondering what happened in prison.
Crystal is also she's not saying anything, but she is packing up and leaving. she's not doing what Taylor says, but she's doing what Taylor says.
And you see as the bartender behind the bar is just jaw agape.
Richard is going over there because he had spent lots of times with people in college who acted very similarly. I was like, all right, what's the damage?
He looks and he's like, 2 gold.
Done. He hands him 3 gold.
That's nice.
He's like,
Very
okay,
generous.
are you and your friends leaving now?
I think that's probably best for everyone.
I think so too, and we won't say anything about this. How about that?
Agreed.
All right, good luck.
And so Richard is a small guy trying to usher the rest of the party out the door. Anyone who hasn't
adorable.
already left.
Ridley's going, but he's very salty that y'all got
Go
kicked
into
out of the
the
place he
docks.
likes to be.
What were you saying, Jimmy?
I said, we'll go into the docks. Go into the docks.
Okay.
And I've got my drinks just like, let's go.
All right, Taylor, make me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so that's a 13.
Okay, you are starting to calm down, but you see a trash can next to the door.
Okay, so listen. Have y'all seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
Can she do what Colin Robinson does and just like smash
She just crumbles it like it's a beer can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that.
What's more property?
Don't sit on this.
And that was what the extra gold was for.
Yeah, exactly.
Richard knew.
And after that, you start doing like breathing, and you remember back to when you were a teenager, and kid at summer camp called you a big dumb poo-poo head, and you broke his nose, and you realize that was the last time you felt the way you did right now.
She feels guilty and bad, so she's trying to breathe through it.
All right, so we're going to the docks.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Taylor's quiet, just breathing and walking.
So you guys, is there anything you want to do along the way, or?
What time is it? Or what time is
It's getting close to about 8 o'clock at night.
Oh.
You guys are gonna start feeling pretty tired pretty soon.
Okay.
Is there any chance that we happen to see the Fountainhead Tavern on our way?
So I would say that it's pretty prominent, like just inside of the corporate sector,
Mm-hmm.
that you would see a building with what appears to be neon lights.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like a fountain spraying, but it's neon lights. You're not sure how they do it because you're just seeing it from a distance, but it says the Fountainhead.
Perfect. Just taking a mental note.
I'm just going to say this. Travel around the city is pretty mundane because it's very well organized and laid out, and there's signs. So when you say you want to go from one place to another, a period of time will pass, but it's not like there's no checks or anything. Like, it's easy enough. Unless there was to be like a siege going on, then that would change things. But so you guys make it to the docks. You find a rather strange-looking gatehouse to enter that portion of the city that it looks very nautical, and you actually see a sign above it says the Naughty Gate. And you see what appears to be, once you pass into it, a very small part of actual dry land with cobblestone and some shops lining it. And you see what appears to be a maze of like wooden structures built over shallow water. They don't line up. Like, it looks completely out of place. Like it wasn't even part of the city. Like, you feel like you're in a completely different place. And after searching for some time, you do find a tavern. The sign says rooms available, and is called the Crow's Nest.
Okay, so I think we found lodging. Do you want to go see if there's some rooms there?
Yep, let's do that. Sorry, everyone. Thank you, Richard, for taking care of that thing at the door.
Yeah,
With
it's
the
the least
door.
I could do.
That's my bad.
Amy Ann comes up next to Taylor. Don't apologize. You did great. We needed a strong leader, and you stepped up. Thank you.
Okay, so we all make our way to the Crow's Nest.
100%.
Is there a guy there to greet us?
You room yourself.
I don't even pay. I just sleep there.
Right. While we're hanging out waiting for the person to arrive, I feel like we're all experiencing new things in this place. Would you say? Like,
Yeah.
I definitely feel stronger. Never broken a door down before. Saw some glowy things during the bear situation.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about that
Nope.
either.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That was
Um,
very weird. I've never been so successful in turning my consultancy on before. That was great.
Love that journey for you. That sounds very lucrative. You've both also gone through some body changes. We all
Yes.
kind of have in different ways. How's everyone doing?
Not good.
Jimothy, how you doing?
I'm feeling great. It's weird because I'm small, but, it works out for me because I can sneak through places.
So as Jimmy's saying he feels quite good, you notice that his face is completely red, and his cups are all empty.
And the cups are basically the size of me. So I'm a Liddy.
Love to see it. Glad you're feeling relaxed, Jimothy.
I could do some more crime.
Maybe not tonight. Speaking of which, maybe we should keep the crime at a minimum because I feel like the original goal, why we're here, is to get home. Taylor's kind of still convinced that this is a test sent by her senior manager, Mr. Richardson, who's a terrible person. But I think our goal, should we all accept it, is still to go home.
And that, I think we need to go to the Athenaeum.
I would
to
definitely
find
like
out.
to leave this world where they have stolen my identity.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's the
that.
whole thing.
She's upset.
So, Crystal, as you're saying what you're saying about your identity being stolen, you would notice a Church of Clarity flyer up on one of the bulletin boards.
She takes the flyer.
The gist of it is you see a lot of your marketing slogans, but at the bottom it says, meet the real High Priestess Crystal, and the date is 1 week from today in Lavron.
Okay, so this flyer is saying that the person that stole my identity is going to be available for questioning in about a week. And I would like to meet with this imposter and sort out why the fuck my stuff is being stolen. Thank you. And then she takes that flyer and she crumples it. And then she thinks better of it and straightens it back out and puts it in her pocket because she wants to throw it. She wants to rip it up and throw it away, but she really needs the information.
I feel like she's also not a litterer. Like, she's not gonna.
She's super mad though.
Yeah.
She put a
So-
lot of work into those slogans, okay? A lot of time and hours on Canva.
What's the point of her hiring a marketing group if she's going to do all the
Because
marketing?
now she can hire a marketing group. Now she can hire a
this is
marketing
her
group.
OG
But this is her OG material.
So-
that she came up with on her own.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you guys approach, you see the sign for the Crow's Nest Tavern, and you see what appears to be something quite odd. It looks like the hulls of several derelict ships stacked on top of each other. Just like one facing one way, one facing the other way, like a big X the whole way up.
How'd they stack those on top of each other like that?
Brains?
Magic,
Geometry.
engineering.
They don't know what the
Math.
word lobby is here. I don't think they have brains.
Have you ever played Jenga?
And the sign on the door does say rooms available.
All right, I guess this is it.
I'm going to petition for a room on the top ship.
It won't hit as hard when you hit the ground since you're so small. So
Or
Yeah.
it falls
That's
into the
just
water and
science.
floats.
As you go to enter, you notice the door is a little difficult to open as it lightly jams against the door frame.
It's not on a good foundation. It's sinking on one side.
I think it's a boat reference.
That's fantastic.
I'm a carpenter, according to this sheet.
Yeah, according to the sheet.
I know how things work.
As you do get the door open, the place seems slightly run down in almost an endearing way. A few dwarves are sitting silently drinking ale at the bar, and you scan across the floor and see a strange-looking woman with horns coming out of her head, sitting behind the bar cleaning glasses, and what appears to be a humanoid in a long red coat slumped over a piano.
For the three of us that met with the Bloogle CEO,
Matt Damon.
yeah, Matt Damon, does she look similar in build to him?
Smaller but similar.
Okay.
So do we go up to the horny lady and request rooms?
So Jimmy makes a beeline straight for the bar, and as you approach, she looks at you and goes, "What can I do for you?"
Hi, you have a nice dive bar here. Are there any rooms available?
You called it a dive bar. She looks, and you see like a board up on the wall with numbers and keys, and there's like no rooms taken. She goes, "Maybe I'll have to check."
I'd like a room, please.
And she looks, and she says, "Full or half suite?"
I look at myself. A half's fine.
you
She
have to
says-
get rooms for all of us. You can. We're not going one at a time.
She said, "That'd be 2 silver for the night."
You guys good with 2 silver?
So how many beds are in a half suite?
There is 1 bed.
Okay. No.
How much for a full size?
She looks at. She says, "That'll be 3 silver."
That seems like a deal.
Yeah, that does seem like a deal. All right, so should we get?
Let's do it.
You want to do?
We should get 3 rooms.
For the folks at home. Kyle pointed at Elvis as he counted. How many people he needed to get rooms for?
Yeah, Jimmy's a little tipsy.
I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay.
Jimmy's like covering one eye, like trying to count.
She looks and she says, "So 9 silver."
All right, so we all put some silver in,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've got it.
Bentley's gonna
Oh,
give
wow.
him,
All right.
Oh,
You're
big
Jimmy.
baller.
He's balling on that booze.
Bentley's actually gonna give 3 silver so he can get his own room.
Okay.
I just want to
He's
spend
very
time with you
upset.
outside of work.
He's very upset with how things have been going.
That makes sense. Bentley's had
That
a tough-
tracks.
Yeah.
All right, so she says,
His one work friend that he actually likes got arrested.
That should make him cooler, right? I don't know.
That's not how that works.
she hands over the keys, and she said, "There's a stove on the 2nd floor if you need to heat up any water. Bathrooms at the end of the hall, and try not to break anything."
Thank you. We take our keys.
Does she look directly at Taylor when she says
She
not to break
somehow
anything?
She kind of looks at all of you,
Sorry. I just feel like you're still uncoordinated.
and
Right.
she looks at Taylor. She says, "You might want to duck."
Oh.
I can do that. Thank you for the recommendation.
So how are we divvying up
I
these
thought that was
rooms?
entirely. I thought there's like something flying at her.
Since Bentley got his own room, can I get my own room?
Yeah.
I
Fine.
imagine Taylor Jacobs would be like, "Yes, you get the best room."
Like
I'll
how
look at all of them, and then Crystal gets the pick.
Jimothy
That's
paid
what she
for
wants
it
to
but
do.
doesn't get his own room.
No, you're 100% right. We manipulated Jimothy into thinking about the group. And then Bentley and Crystal were like, fuck that. I'm still thinking about myself.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Bentley paid for it himself.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I take.
Crystal did not.
I have the 3 room keys in my hand.
Crystal holds out her hand.
Amy Ann, you
All
get
right.
a key.
Thank you.
I keep the other
Timothy.
key. All right.
So as
You're
you
good with
guys,
me.
I guess so.
as you guys are divvying up the rooms, she goes, "Hey, boss, we got some new guests tonight." And you see the guy at the piano just kind of like slides off the piano and knocks a few empty glasses of ale over and jumps up and he's like, "Oh, where are my manners?" And he comes stumbling up, and it looks like it's very Jack Sparrow-esque, except he has a giant red coat on, like that almost goes down to the floor. He comes wandering up, and he says, "Captain Aiden Montiarch, this is my humble abode. Welcome, my guests."
Thank you.
And he turns and he looks at Amy, Crystal, and then Taylor, and he says, "Especially the 3 of you. It has been a while since we've had anyone as beautiful as you 3 staying in our establishment."
Amy Ann rolls her eyes.
I'm quite flattered, actually.
While we appreciate the compliment, we're just here for the night.
Aren't we all?
No.
Quick question
Not
for
what?
you.
Oh,
How do you stack the chips on top of each other like that?
It was like that when I bought it.
Oh, okay.
You seem so deflated.
What's the name of this tavern place?
The Crow's
The
Nest.
Crow's Nest.
Play your cards right, I might show you why we call it that.
Are you talking to me? Who is he talking to?
Amy Ann.
Thank you, but no.
Taylor's gonna like
Have a
sidle
nice
up.
night.
Yeah.
She's going to back away. Hey, Taylor, you want to bunk with me?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
let's go. Hey, good night.
Early morning.
Like we'll go from
Alrighty.
half mast to full mast.
Bentley, what does that mean? I don't
I
understand
didn't
that.
say that.
Full disclosure, like he was literally just talking about how at the very top of the building there's a crow's nest and you can like go up there and see the city. And he's just very confused about like, okay, well,
The
that-
tone felt very weird.
He's like down. He's like, well, no one ever wants to go up there. I put snacks and everything. It's like the most genuine offer, and he's just like, I don't get it. I keep.
He's
offering
like,
people.
it's just like no one ever wants to try my nuts. I don't understand.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, nice piano skills you have there. I think we're gonna be going. We have work tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Well,
9 a.m.
Some of you do.
Oh, you came here for work.
Yeah. We're now Bluegill employees. Tomorrow's our first day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well, I don't want to influence.
No, I fucking hate
your
this job. I don't know
experience.
anything about it.
Hey, you got work first day, and I'm already thinking about quitting.
It's weird.
There are people who aren't too fond of Bluegill's influence in the area.
Such as?
Well, have you seen the weird-looking men in the purple robes and the pointed hats?
No.
He
Yes,
literally,
we have.
like you see as he turns and he points to one in the corner of his bar.
Okay, and I'm like, all right, hold on. And I stand on the table. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, those guys.
Yeah, he says they put them everywhere in the city, and I think they're spying on us. I think they're listening to what we're saying and reporting it back to headquarters, and they're using that to figure out how to, sell us products more effectively.
That sounds
hate
like a
that.
good thing to me.
Yes, Crystal.
Chaos.
The juxtaposition between our opinions
Yeah.
was so fierce.
He said they're the only ones allowed to do this. There's just things about their business I'm not very fond of.
Well,
That
Can
just
you
looks
ask
like
them to-
hard work to me. That just sounds like initiative and drive and a willingness to put yourself out there and to obtain your information in order to sell your product to a more efficient market.
Is she one of them?
I'm not entirely sure. Can
I
you
mean,
ask them to
technically,
leave?
yes, she is now.
I am one of them now, even though I do not wish to be.
And you see he turns and goes, I've said too much. And he curls his coat and heads back over and just starts banging keys on the piano somewhat rhythmically.
I guess at this point we're going to... Do we have to climb up ladders or is it stairs?
No,
to-
there's stairs.
Okay, because that could be a problem for Taylor.
That's so
Don't
true.
consider
Yeah. That was actually a problem in one of our campaigns.
That was funny.
How are you going to
Do
climb
you
the
have a
ladder?
pulley system?
We actually did have to do that.
Yeah.
We hoisted up.
Yeah.
Would you
was
like
like,
your resident horse girl to clarify if horses can climb upstairs?
No,
Climb
No,
up a ladder.
ladder.
Huh?
Which I know horses can't
I
climb
want to hear
ladders.
ladders
I don't need an
are
expert.
correct. They cannot climb ladders, but stairs they can climb.
All right.
good.
Going
Stairs
down
are-
though
stairs
is
are
the
just
problem. Going up
stairs-
is fine.
Stairs are just uniform rocks, and horses can climb rocks.
Exactly, just like goats.
Climbing down, you say, though, is the thing?
Down is the.
Oh my
all the
God,
gravity, like,
Taylor's trying to go,
the
guys, I'm
center
not
of
sure what I'm
gravity
doing.
is
very
like.
front forward.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Convenient.
not
Our
good.
rooms are on the first floor.
It's too bad they're on the second floor, because I've already said that.
Uh-oh.
All right.
But I
Well,
like where you're at,
I
Kyle.
was
Yeah.
trying to help.
Yep.
So I guess at this point we've had our conversations, and it's probably, 9?
Yeah, it's
9:30?
close to time to turn in for the night if y'all have nothing else you want to do.
You guys excited for work tomorrow?
Yeah. So are we upstairs? Or...
I think we've probably made our way.
Yeah,
upstairs,
you
right?
guys are already upstairs.
Okay.
And when you get in the room, you find very simple beds, wooden frames, like a little table and some candles. And at the end of the hallway, you find a very modest bathroom. And you look, and it looks like what appears to be a toilet, but it's just a hole that goes down to the water. And at the other end of the hallway, there's a wood fire stove that's running that has, and there's pots and a place to get water from if you need hot water.
It's at this point I decide to try to wash my bear costume that I've been wearing.
Oh, no.
Smart. You have to look good
Forgot
for work.
about that.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
be presentable, you know?
Yeah.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do in the evening? I'm going to say that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Don't you have the cantrip mending?
Yes.
Okay, so mending, you can actually like clean it, you can make it smell better, like all that kind of stuff.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, so you go in there to wash it, and it's like coming clean just with water, and you're like, wow, this is weird, but you're actually casting a spell the whole time.
Good to know. Anyone else need anything washed? Apparently the water here is very good.
Okay, cool. Sure. And I'm going to hand you my blazer.
Okay. Take the blazer, I wash it. Anyone else need anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
here you go.
So
We're just all
laundry
doing-
fine.
yeah.
hold on. After washing her blazer, the water thing is empty. And so you see that there's a pulley system with buckets, and you start turning it, and you realize it's gathering water from where the water is beneath the building.
That's really clever.
You mean where they
The poop
That's
water?
really gross.
The poop
It's
water.
a different set of water. Anyways, so You bring it up, and you notice that it is fresh water.
Weird. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty ingenious. Clever. And I just continue to do people's laundry.
All right, easy enough.
Because
everybody's clothes are cleaner than you've ever seen. Like it's like you just got them off the rack.
Nice.
God.
I do have a quick question, though.
Yeah.
That implies that this is not a saltwater place. It's freshwater.
That is what that implies,
Okay.
yes. Or maybe there's no such thing as salt water in this world.
That's what I'm trying to figure
What is
out.
this place? It's crazy.
Cool.
It's my world. I made it.
Everyone's got clean clothes and ready for work tomorrow?
Yep. Everybody want to meet downstairs at like 45
Seven.
minutes till we need to leave
So
and eat some
it's
breakfast?
about that time. There's a knock on your door, like right before y'all are dozing off. And it is the bartender. And she says, do you need a wake-up call? I heard that y'all were starting a new job tomorrow.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you. Do y'all also serve breakfast by chance?
She's like, I can get the cooks to whip something up.
Okay. Yeah, that would be wonderful. What do y'all say, like
Yeah.
7:15-ish?
That'd be good.
All right. So the next day happens. You guys all... Actually, Bentley, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. See how you handle this.
Well, that is a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, God. So
I rolled very poorly.
halfway through the
I'm
night...
not going to use this dice anymore.
halfway through the night while you're sleeping, just a single drop of water just starts dropping on your forehead all through the night.
He definitely moves the bed to a different area.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 18.
Okay, you stove off your exhaustion, but if you rolled poorly on both, you are going to be one level of exhaustion. Everyone has a full rest. You wake up the next morning. There's food. There's some what looks to be not quite stale bread and what you assume to be butter. And there is a bowl of cold beans and a
Very
plate
European.
of what appears to be eggs.
What appears to be eggs?
Yeah,
What kind of egg?
Like
Can we
scrambled?
investigate?
they look like scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Except they're like green.
Is there
I
is
read
there
green
some
eggs.
green
in
ham?
there. It's okay. Is there any coffee?
She looks at you and she says, coffee.
Okay. It's
She
going
says-
to be a rough day.
She
Yeah.
says, oh, you mean boom juice.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. What's the boom juice?
It's the something the goblins whip up.
Yeah, I'll take a cup of boom juice.
So basically, the best way to describe it is it's like coffee with a hint of sulfur.
why?
I'm about it.
Because they make it partially with gunpowder, duh.
Hmm.
I'm about it. I'll have a cup.
All right. You throw it back. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
It hits hard,
Nice.
and you feel great.
Awesome.
We'll see what happens later.
We're really rolling the dice on this one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Literally out for you.
I think Taylor's also going to avail herself.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What is it? Danger sense. I have advantage on decks against traps I can see. Is it?
Well, this is not a trap. You willingly chose to do this.
Dang it.
Okay, so you remember that feeling you got right before you pooped in the floor in the interrogation room?
Yeah.
You get that feeling instantly.
And do I have enough time to make it back to our room?
No. But you are downstairs.
I would
Is there
just
another-
exit the building?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and like run
Okay.
out behind the building.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, thank God. That's a 14.
Okay, so you get out the door, you find a railing, and you kind of position yourself, and then you just vomit. Like, you end up, it comes up the other way.
Oh my god.
So, like your hindquarters are kind of hanging over the railing, and you just vomit right in front of you.
Oh, poor Taylor.
Are her clothes okay?
But you feel jazzed.
Okay.
You can rally.
Yeah.
That's
It's like the coffee version of ayahuasca. You're jazzed now.
All right.
Kinda.
Are my clothes okay?
Yeah, your clothes are fine.
Okay. She's gonna go inside, like wash her mouth out, whatever, and then head to work. I think we're all ready, aren't we?
All right.
So, Richard, should we have taken that deal? Like, we're not going to get paid. If we're going to go with them, we're not getting any money. I don't know. Or I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that we're not contractually obligated to do this.
we're not getting paid to do this, so maybe we shouldn't, and we can use the time because they're only going to be there today. We can do some reconnaissance.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We still need
But we're
to.
still not getting paid for that.
We got to find a way to get home.
Yeah.
We can either do something useful with our time, or we could do work and not get paid. So let's do something useful with our time.
I want to go to the church.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's head to the Athenaeum.
Oh, you meant that kind of reconnaissance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant something else.
Oh,
no,
like
no.
for the corporation.
Yeah.
So-
I was thinking, I was like, why are we
So,
gonna work for
Bentley's like, are you guys dumb? We're not getting paid.
So it's while y'all are sitting around discussing this, a familiar face strolls in the door. Saul Goodelf walks in. He's like, "Hey, fellas, how you doing? Big day today."
Richard looks to the rest of the group. You guys know this guy?
Yes, he was our lawyer.
You know, this may be a boat, but I didn't
I like
expect
how
to
you're
see
calling
scum
him
like you
your
around
lawyer,
here.
even though he was the other one.
He
Kind of.
he walks up and he says, "Hey, look, big day today. I know it's exciting for y'all.
Exciting is not what we would call it.
I'm here to speak to the rest of your party."
Oh.
See, I spoke with the boss. He told me about what happened, and we like all of you. He says, "So, we ran the numbers, and we're willing to offer the other three of you, because you didn't steal from us. We're fair. We're good people. 100 gold a month for the same contract that they signed."
Each?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds like a better deal than the one we originally offered.
And it was for 3 months?
Yes, with
No.
with option for early termination upon completion of duties.
I thought the deal that we had was 1 month.
Yeah, it was.
Their deal was 3 months. Our deal was 1
Well,
month.
the boss seems to think it might take y'all longer to accomplish this than he thought originally.
See, he's
Something
played
about
D&D
you
before.
guys like to. He said something like you guys like to dwaddle about. And,
Did you say dwaddle,
yes.
not dawdle?
Or
Are you-
twiddle.
They don't have sauce in this. This is not, we just gotta get past these things. As soon as it comes, like, what is this? Like, just keep it going, keep it going.
Sorry. Moving on.
Not you guys.
So he says, "Hey, do we have a deal?"
No, let me see this paper.
Hands you the paper. It's literally carbon copy of their thing with more money.
What'd you say your name was again?
Saul Goodelf.
Saul Goodelf. Can we sign this, but retroactively push our employment start date to tomorrow? 'Cause we kind of had something planned for today.
See, Bluegill's onboarding stuff is kind of set up in advance, and it'd be difficult. It'd be a long time before we could get you in another onboarding class.
That actually kind of works for us.
It doesn't work for us.
Fine.
I don't care. Whatever. I'll do it to help Jimothy out. Just don't steal anything.
Excellent.
Before you do any of that, so I want to make sure I read the whole document. And if there's any mention to like us, stealing stuff, that this is crossed out because this is our contract.
There's
This
no
is a
reference
different-
to theft of property.
Okay, all right. So, can I have a copy after
Yeah,
we've signed
he pulls
it?
out another copy.
Okay, it's the same exact
Yes.
same. Okay,
You look
okay.
at them word for word.
Okay.
Man, I really wish we had a lawyer with this group.
Yeah, I should have been a lawyer. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Are dentists doctors,
They
though?
are.
They are.
Technically, yes.
But are they?
Yes.
All the dentists push pause.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
The American Dental Association is like, we do not recommend this podcast.
Watch your
0 out of 5 dentists.
Yeah.
I was going to say 9
Podcast.
out of 10 dentists would not recommend.
Okay. Well, what do you guys mean? Sign this thing and be on with our adventure here.
Yeah, sure, that works.
All right. So he signs the documents. He's like, all right, good luck. And
Did we get the 100 gold right then?
yeah, he pulls out some coin purses. So you three get 100 gold each.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party is just like
Just looking real bored over there.
sad boy hours over there.
Gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Capps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy as Taylor Jacobs, Katie as Crystal, Marjorie as Dr. Amy Ann Amanda, Marcel Hardy as Richard Cox, Tyler as Bentley, and Kyle as Jimmy Sticks. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. I have a couple announcements to make, so please stay tuned for a little bit longer. As always, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on January 26th for the next episode. If you enjoyed it and wish you didn't have to listen to ads, or wish there was more content for you to listen to, we're proud to announce we're now on Patreon. By becoming a patron, you get access to all episodes ad-free, exclusive access to any bonus content we create, a shout-out at the end of an episode, and more. For more info about what you get by supporting us as a patron, check us out at patreon.com/overworkedandunderplayed. If you prefer listening to your podcast with a visual element, maybe with subtitles, we got you covered, because we're now on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube and all other social platforms at OwnUpPod, that's OWNUPPOD, subreddit r/OwnUp. Lastly, here are some New Year's resolutions from a few members of the cast. Marjorie wants to spend more time catching up with friends over phone instead of just texting. Annalyn wants to be healthier and more productive. Alex wants to survive parenthood and his new job. And I want to be able to speak German conversationally. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
You're about to have a blowout, aren't you?
Again.
Oh, she's a horse.
I got a natural one. But wait.
I like how coming into this, we're like, we're not going to address Taylor using the bathroom. And now it's come up twice.
Yeah.